and now she's going to have the spotlight on her. Groats, absolute fire for point number 1. A sophomore from Savage, Minnesota. There is Pata. She's got a lot behind that shot. Too long. And a point. Go to Pata, and way too long. Landfair once more from the service line, goes off the tape and read well by Riley Weigels. Another point for Minnesota. They go right back to Weigels. Pata goes off the hands, and matches 45 sets, 1.42 kills, so had a role on that Texas team, but one
is making to step in front of it.
Mister goes to Wooker, and she terminates. Schreiber with the pass and off the arms of him, and has been able to use that voice and leadership for this team. Here the pass to Wooker, who unloads, but that sails out of.
Get everyone hyped up, but also curating what to say and when to say it.
Coach Cook said that he thought it was trying to go high hands. Was Gibson, and tipped over by Wooker. She found with the roll shot. Gibson, there's the block. But one was so much about implanting a system. Now it's player development. Wooker back to serve, and that sails out of bounds. Schaffmaster has to adjust, and Groats, another hand. Look, she's got the hot hand. Handling the heat there is Schreiber, and a great cross courts, and Landfair, you can't. Buckley, quick hitter. Right. Pata set right back. And then the cross-court slice.
Up is up.
And that's taking one for the team.
Yeah.
Schaffmaster, so good offensive. Read well by Merck. Wooker has that sent back and goes right. His all-time digs leader, an outstanding career in Columbus, gets TCU out of system in Pata. Pata once more, a lot of heat that time. Minnesota out of system, it goes over. And it will be a point to Hugh McCutcheon, who stepped away from his position last year, still working with the department. For the back row, Pata unleashes erection, puts it over off speed. And Wooker absolutely rips it. Looked like she was gonna find the floor. What effort by the Gophers. And then she goes right back. Opposite as well. Groats says that's sent back, but she'll take it off. Julia Adams getting in on the action for the Horned Frogs. Back set, Groats, her kill.
Said Schaffmaster was working on.
Buckley taking something off of it is all Big 12 preseason selection. Audrey Knowles out with an injury, and Groats terminates is on level 10. You can just see how she feels being in a Gopher uniform, playing here at the pad in this weekend's opening tournament. Looking cross-court to Pata, absolutely sends it right back, but read by the Horned Frogs. Pata goes off speed, the overdig, and the off the tape is Wooker. And Gibson, 7 swings. There's Nicholson once more. Hansen has a lot of power from the Horned Frogs program. Back row attack is Landfair, and they're going to give the point to TCU. Schaffmaster starts things out for Minnesota and gives the point to the Horned Frogs. Unreal numbers. Immediately getting Minnesota out of system, and they pick up and they just mentioned. This time too long, and gets it through the block. Landfair has that sent back, the block. Schreiber. And then Gibson has that turn to you want to be as Pata goes off speed. And so does Grote with it. Getting Minnesota out of system. Quick hitter. And a point for the Minnesota native. Back row blast from Wook. Adams can't terminate. She'll get one more try and set back again. Shaftmaster at Georgia. Went to LMU where she was just lights out all WCC. Here's Pata. Taking the heats. And Shaftmaster tries it again. Fight, but we're seeing Minnesota respond in a big way. A 9-1 run. And had predicted. I'm counting that as a win.
I'm also counting that as a win.
Pata. Minnesota out of system, and Wooker too long. Another serve by Riley Weigelt. Back set, and now a layup. And she struggled to start. At the net, tipped over by Sylvester. Buckley. And a whistle will give the point on their home courts. Back set to Gibson, goes off speed. Landfair, my gosh, did she rip it. Going off speed is Adams. Looking for Landfair again.
Butterflies, especially early on when you still have things to learn and you still have those connections and comfortability to make.
Gibson going off the had the same energy in some time. Looking up the middle, and a great middle group is in flux. She's the returner and earning her playing time. Also, a hard dig. Landfair gets it over. Up the middle, Bree Green. Rayola has that sent back. She gets another look at it, goes high hands, and that drops in front of Murr. Is indeed the brother of the #1 recruit in the nation, Dylan Rayola, who is going to be playing. Looking for Pata again, and she turns. Shanked by Landfair. To go along with this season. Record 64 matches here on BTN on Eva gets it over. All out effort from the Gophers, and it is stopped by Minnesota. And Wooker so strong. Looking for Hansen, a lot of fire behind that swing. And sent right back. Shaftmaster goes behind her head, and speaking of blocks, my goodness. And they had an ace, Davis. And Pata unloads down the line. He just had this look on his face like she is at it again. 9 kills for the transfer from Texas. Adams it perfectly. An attempt for Grote, and she brings the frogs. Hansen from the back row, a difficult dig for TCU. And then too long, no. So instead of a 3-point difference, it is a 1-point difference. Ramschreiber looking to Adams, and she slices it to Landfair. Shaftmaster looking up the middle, skying for that ball. Clearly the wingspan is there, but Hansen grew up as a gymnast, and she says that's the reason I have as good a vertical jump as I do, if she can dunk a volleyball. Walker. That was hard indeed. And result. Pata rips it down the line. Has that sent back. Grote in on the play. Up the middle, it is Adams. That's in.
Ranked #1. Top two not to.
Someone keep track of this the entire season ahead of her. She missed 10 matches last year. Dumped over by Buckley. Groats unloads 2 that she has in her first game in a Gopher uniform.
Groat playing with just so than what we saw from this Minnesota team last season.
Up the middle, and that lands Sylvester system. And Minnesota gets a free ball out of it. Up the middle again to serve. Sylvester denied. And one. Lise McGee, new into the game for Minnesota. Fanfare. They've got number 15 Baylor tomorrow, the number 1 reigning national champion Texas as Landfair. McGee back to serve and placed over, a perfect dump in there.
Knowing they have personnel switches.
Service. It's Gibson this time for TCU. And Booker, so much strength. I was at a recent Minnesota practice. And Erica Davis, after blocking, like she does right here.
Good job up front, closing to their pins.
Skylar Gray back to serve, and that sails just wide. Go out of system. Here comes a free ball for the Gophers. Landfair has it sent back. And Groats hammers it over. Wooker does it right back. Shaftmaster to Landfair, unstoppable. Buckley goes shallow. Groats gets it down in back-to-back sets. But TCU looking scrappy, and great pass from Landfair. Gibson terminating. Setting up Groats. Groat one more time off the hands, and Fair a little awkwardly has to get it over, and they get the points. It's Murr back at the service line, leaves it short, and off the tape and down. It says a lot about her, and it says a lot about Texas, that she was kind of buried there in a smaller role, and this is what she is capable of. The net taken by TCU. TCU, Landfair once more, and another block. The TCU leading by 5, a strong effort. They've been a resilient group, but that was tough. Up the middle, they go to the freshman Seymour. And that is just Landfair. Goodness. But kept alive by TCU, then the dump in by Shaftmaster. It'll be fun too when your head coach is telling you, I want you to be a part of this. Point to TCU on that. They are making things tough for the number 17 in the country off the slide. Make it a kill. She's someone who can rack up both kills and blocks simultaneously. Looking for Gibson, and she... Overpass leads to a... Pata is another one having a great debut for TCU. There's Wooker, my God.
I don't know anything.
Buckley looking for Rayola. And that was crushed with this team. Gets underneath for the dig. Gibson, wow.
Take a step with the outside, resulting in a one-on-one.
Shaftmaster looks to Wooker, and it works once more.
It's going to be impressive to see what she does years down the line.
Overpass, Wooker reads it. Wooker, point to mid. He's an all Big 12 selection. Audrey Malls out with an injury. Unfair off speed, perfection. The 10 player of the year. Parda also goes off speed. What a stuff. Saying a lot. Groats takes some heat off. Pata.
The investment at the club level to get people to play the game that we love. It's been so exciting to watch year after year.
Gibson goes to, and Landfair goes off the tape. Adams, dug by Merck. Hansen gets it off the hand. Seymour. Buckley to Adams, that is in. Gibson keeps it alive.